everyone. Welcome back to Shadowrun. We just received. I just forgot. It was just seconds ago. My memory's failing me nowadays. That usually doesn't happen. But yeah, our friend Sam just sent us a dead man switch from the grave. So now we gotta go and find the guy who killed him, so that we can geeked him, so that we can get some Nuyen from his law firm. So let's head to Organ Grinders. I'm in the back. I think I could come up with a better voice for him. There he is, Dresden. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job, a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade." As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir?" "Are you the coroner?" "I'm John Dresden, the Organ Grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are?" "Thorn. I'm here about Sam Watts." His grin fades. "And what makes you think I know anything about that?" "Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here." "I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead?" "Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch." "A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here." I'm assuming that's him right there. "Alright, little man. Show us what I need to know." "He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown." "Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style." "Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim." "What prize did the Ripper take from Sam?" "Watts's liver was cleanly cut out." "Whiz, what else?" "The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed." "Dresden, get out here!" "I'm here about the new Ripper victim, Sam Watts." Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. "So, this new Ripper Vic, Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back?" "So you insisted at the time." "Come on, she offed herself. I had it on every good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge." "I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel, has a decent understanding of human anatomy. Human and meta-human anatomy, too." "So, I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon." "Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers." That's actually true. They're kind of working on that nowadays. "Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado." "You're no damn help, dwarf." The Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. "Who the hell are you?" "None of your business, Lumpy." "You're funny, elf. Maybe we'll find another time to do a little dance later, you and me. Dresden, get me more. I am putting someone in a cell or a box this week, claiming my promotion. So, what does Dresden have to say about this? You always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? A job's a job, and this one pays better than most. Fascinating again! Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another $10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms. And she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of million, but individual organs, not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimmer chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Oh, I accidentally did Dresden's voice for Thorn. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay then, I'll go do that. You guys are in for a treat. This is going to be awesome. Oh, actually, we earned some karma. So, let's see. Let's increase ranged combat. And what's in here? The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Let's open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest, in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples, and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, I didn't expect to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim, did you know him? Sam, huh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then. Over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. Wait, the voice I came up with him doesn't necessarily match his appearance. Let me try this again. John, is this guy cool? That sounds much better, actually. Yeah, he's on the level, working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around this shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. Alright then, the name's Jake, and you are? Call me Thorn. Nice to meet you.
Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night, dripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Damn. Maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup?
Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now, what's wrong with this intestine?
Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat cork bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off of my head. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him, until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place.
Great, so you don't know anything about his death.
I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Shame, though. Wish I'd been there. If those slagging gangers hadn't come along. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night. Trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers. But this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised we even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat.
Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow.
So, need a weapon? Like the subtle approach, eh? Alright, try this cannon out. So, ready for an evening out on the town?
I'm ready.
I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you. Yeah. We can leave whenever you're ready.
Alright, let's head out. Actually, what's in here? Not much. Alright, let's go. So now we're heading out to the Redmond Barrens. Right now, I am going to cut the recording because I need to get some water. Alright. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay healthy, everyone. See you later.